Let's go ahead and get started with this morning's presentation on the Advanced Placement Computer Science Principles grant in LASO. I want to introduce our advanced academics team to you. My name is Kay Humes. I'm the statewide coordinator for advanced academics, and I will be the manager for this grant for AP Computer Science Principles. Taffany Nickerson is my colleague in advanced academics. We're both here to serve you and to be a support. Taffany's online today, and she's going to be my technical support, she and our TEA staff. So we really appreciate you being here this morning to find out more about this LASO opportunity. Our agenda today is to get an overview of the LASO 3 application process and timeline. Then we're going to do a deep dive into what the AP Computer Science Principles grant is all about and look at next steps. Before we get started, I just want to ask if you have any questions to please put those in the Q&A. We'll use these to develop a set of FAQs that will be published on the LASO 3 website. The LASO 3 website will also have the recording of this meeting as well as the slides from this slide deck. They should be available as soon as all of the presentations for LASO have been given. That should be Friday or the beginning of next week. Email laso@tea.texas.gov with any follow-up questions that you might have. And a quick overview of this LASO opportunity. We have $160 million to give the districts for services and supports. There are 11 initiatives within this application and one application. These initiatives, 11 initiatives, have been separated into 3 categories: curriculum and instruction, more time, and innovative school models. As you can see here, the LASO 3 application includes a number of initiatives in curriculum and instruction, with advanced placement computer science principles being here at the bottom of the list with a red border. We also have those with more time and innovative models. You may choose one or more of these initiatives to apply for at your district. The AP Computer Science Principles grant has $1 million, a little over $1 million actually, to give to school districts. We anticipate awarding a number of applications that with a maximum amount of $100,000. The objective is to be ready to implement this course on your campus in 2025, 2026. There are a lot of words on this slide. Basically, they're just to tell you, why would we even consider AP Computer Science Principles as a unique opportunity for school districts to move into? Computer science is the foundation of many of the new innovative programs that are out, and it's going to align with a high demand, high wage earning potential for our students. At the bottom of this little peach area, orange area, talks about the best fit for your campus. Hyperlinked here is a YouTube video, and there are students there who have completed the program in a panel discussion about what they learned in AP Computer Science Principles and what they gained from it, how it's helped them with all their classes, whether they're in a computer science pathway or not. Computer science, as we mentioned, is an ever-increasing workforce demand. In 2020, there were 9 million STEM jobs, and more than half of those jobs required students to have computer science skills. If a student has a computer science major when they attend college, they have an opportunity for 40% more earnings in their lifetime with this degree plan. We also noticed that we have a shortage of women and minorities in this career pathway. And so we want to encourage a broader participation of this demographic. We've also seen in Texas that our student scores in reading have not met what the expectation that we have. Only 50% of our students in grades 3 through 8 are on reading level. Math is another area that has not recovered from pre-COVID levels and another level that we need to begin with. And why are we showing you this with a high school program? You know, these students, if you look, it's a 5-year progression here, trend. These students are now in high school. And this deficit in their reading and math scores are things that we need to help them be able to gain. AP Computer Science Principles is one of those courses that can support that. What kind of support and services might you expect if you were to get this grant? We want to share that there are financial supports. We have funds for teacher professional development, classroom equipment and resources, student supplies, travel. We can offer this test at no cost to students. TEA staff are here to help you in any way that we can. There is an open line of communication. Pick up the phone, send an email, and we'll be right back with you. If you need to talk, collaborate for setting up your programs, you need to plan your budget, you need to talk to someone about, is this okay? Can we do this? After you're awarded this grant, we'll be able to collaborate with you. We'll be able to help you identify marketing and recruiting strategies. One difference with this grant than with other grants that we've issued in the past for AP Computer Science Principles is that we are approving shared services agreements. One of the things that we found is some school districts can't offer the course because they're small school districts and they don't have the students to fill a whole class, or they don't have the teachers. So we are offering an opportunity for a shared services agreement where 2 or more schools, or working with an ESC, districts might be able to provide this course for their students. And this pathway, computer science pathway, would be open then to all students. We also have communications. We'll have a grant newsletter. We'll have quarterly convenings and end of semester surveys. Program overview of the AP Computer Science Principles. I thought it might be best just to start with our objectives. What is it that we want to do? And I think I've mentioned those here in this presentation, but they're just listed here and they will become part of our evaluation plan. The purpose of the program is to introduce students to computer science. This course is a foundation course to help them see all the different areas and how computer science affects the lives that we live today. It aims to develop leaders in these areas and to attract underrepresented groups into the computer science field. The grant also provides the funding to help school districts be able to do that. Every district in the state of Texas is eligible to apply for this grant. It doesn't matter if you already have a grant, if you already offer the course, we will, you may apply for this grant to expand or to continue the course in any way. It is, here are again, are the best fit items if you're looking to increase your CTE, CCMR scores. If you need to purchase equipment, if you need to provide money for students to take the exams, and this is for all students, not just free and reduced students. If you need money for professional development, then this grant might be something that you're looking for if you're offering the AP Computer Science program. Some of the key commitments, and these are listed in the program guidelines. Actually, everything that I've mentioned here are in the program guidelines. You can go to the LASO 3 website, print those out, and see definitely what the expectations are. Of course, our assurances are that you're going to assure the adherence to all of the state statutes and the program requirements that we have for this grant. And you're going to be able to collect data that will help us measure the objectives of this grant. And that you will provide every enrolled student an AP computer science exam free of charge. The curriculum for the course is wide and varied. It really depends on the teacher and what the teacher feels comfortable with, might want to use in the classroom, can best prepare students with. This middle column is a list of all of the current providers. These are private corporations that have requested the College Board look at their curriculum to see if it is ready and can be used to prepare students for the AP Computer Science exam. They have been approved by the College Board. They are listed on the College Board website. Many of them have free curriculum, free professional development. A few of them charge, but it's absolutely up to you to pick one that you might want to use. You may also use the College Board's AP Computer Science Principles program. They have syllabi online that you can pull down and a complete curriculum that's available to everyone that might want to use the College Board's program to prepare students. All of these programs offer a complete curriculum. They offer pre-approved syllabi. They have lesson plans and all the support that you might need. We will have a special deck that will have all of these identified with their contact information, and that will be the state-approved deck that will show on the LASO 3 website. So let's look at the application a little bit. It is really important that you look at your questions and you read them well. If you answer no to a question, it'll give you a warning sign and tell you that if you say no, you'll not be able to apply for this grant. So look at your questions well and be certain that you can agree to all the questions that are asked for this grant. The grant funding depends on the answers to just a few questions within the application. It depends on the number of campuses that you intend to have the AP Computer Science course, the number of teachers that you wish to have trained. All of those questions are going to have an impact on the amount of funds that you might receive if you are awarded this grant. It's a simple application, not a lot of pre-planning, just thinking through what is it that you want? What are your goals? What is your vision for this AP Computer Science program in your district? I do want to let you know that you must have your superintendent agree to what you're planning. The superintendent must sign the application. The superintendent received an email on October 14th with an application link to sign off on this program to be able to provide the application for this program. If you do not have it, if the superintendent, if it's lost within the 1,000 emails that they get, you can send an email to the LASO mailbox and request a new link. So what do we expect? What's coming? The application opened on October 14th. It is currently open. It's going to close on December 13th. And then it'll come in-house, we'll score it. You'll be notified in February if you were awarded a grant. And then during March and April, we'll work on budgets and e-grants and get your notice of grant award to you by May. Now remember, this is for a course that's going to begin the following August for 25-26. The link, if you need a new application, is on this slide when the slide deck becomes available to you. And this is just a reminder that it needs to be signed by the superintendent. We know that some of you have applied for a number of grants, the T-class and previous LASO grants. I want to go to this last bullet on here and just let you know we discourage change requests and declines. But if you have an issue or a problem, if you're awarded, then send us an email and it'll be considered on a case-by-case basis. We do have office hours planned. If you're thinking about this grant and you have questions when they come up, November 7th from 9 to 10 will be online and we'll be able to answer any questions that you might have or give you some additional information if you'd like. The FAQs are going to be published on the LASO website. The date is here. And again, the email for LASO, if you have any questions or need anything, you can send it there. If you have specific questions about the AP Computer Science grant, you can contact me and I will get that information back to you. We'll also add those to our FAQs. So just an overview here. Application window is October 14th to December 13th. Our program webinars start today. This is the first and go through October 25th. After October 25th, you'll find all of the webinars and PowerPoint decks listed online and available to you on the LASO 3 website. The next steps are to visit that LASO site, communicate and share information with your teams, and register for any upcoming informational webinars that you want about any of the programs. I will tell you that all of the program guidelines are already online on the LASO website. You can go there and look for those. You can also look for the best fits. Those are all linked here. And who's eligible. There is already a lot of information on the LASO 3 website that will be very helpful. So if you have questions, please put those in the Q&A. We'll be here for another 5 minutes. If you have any questions, that will allow them to collect. But I'm going to stop recording at this point and hope to talk with you soon. Okay, I stopped recording. Rosa, can you come off mute and ask your question?